Guys, I'm making chocolate cheesecake today. I normally when I make cheesecake I use regular cream cheese and chocolate or cocoa powder. But today I'm gonna try these guys out, and I saw that in the store. I never noticed that they have chocolate flavored cream cheese. These are blocks, 250 grams each, and it requires 3 blocks to make a cheesecake. And the cheesecake recipe is already inside of the box, so it looks pretty straightforward and quite easy. I don't know how that's going to turn out. I never tried this product, so I'm going to give it a try today. The crust is pretty easy to make, so I'm going to turn off the camera to make the crust using just cracker crumbs, or you can also use like cookie crumbs to make the bottom of the crust. I already made the crust using graham cracker crumbs. I used 1¼ cups of graham crackers and a quarter cup of melted butter. Okay, and I'm waiting for it to cool, and now I'm going to work on the filling. Okay, now I'm ready to make the cheesecake. So I have 3 eggs in the background, and then I have 3 bricks of chocolate cream cheese in the bowl. Now the recipe says salt the cream cheese using the microwave, which I didn't do. I just left the bricks out for a little bit, and I cut them in smaller chunks, and I think they're soft enough. And so now the recipe also calls for 3/4 cup of sugar, and which I'm going to add, and after the blending into the sugar, now I'm going to add 1 egg at a time. Okay. cheesecake. I just got out from the oven. The center is still jiggly a little bit. But I think it's going to set a little bit more because it will continue to cook as it cools. I'm following exactly the recipe. There's nothing, it didn't mention anything about putting water into the oven or any special treatment for the cheesecake. So I'm just going to do as what the recipe says. So I'm going to let it cool for 15-20 minutes. I'll come back and check on it and see if the center will set a bit more. Okay, the cheesecake has been sitting out for over 20 minutes. It's less jiggling on the center. It's firmer. I have already used a knife to loosen up the edges so I can release the spring form. It's right here. Just remove the spring form. I'm looking at it, I'm not very impressed. The top looks alright, but you look at the side, doesn't look done. So I baked this in the oven at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. But it still doesn't look quite done. It really looks undone, uncooked. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it back in the oven, 350 degrees. I'll bake it for 20 minutes, but I will cover with tin foil so it won't get burned on the top. And then I will check it every 10 minutes to check the progress. Hopefully another 10 minutes will set the cheesecake will be at least edible. Alright, give it a try. It's been 10 minutes. I just took it out and the center looks a little bit better. I don't think this is quite done. So I definitely want to have the whole cheesecake set. I don't want to have any wet, gooey things in the center. So let's go for another 10 minutes. Okay, actually, instead of leaving in there for another 10 minutes, I put it back in there for 17 minutes. Now I can see it begins to crack. Okay, so now I'm gonna let it cool and then come back and check on it later. This says after an additional 27 minutes in the oven, it looks more cooked. So I'm gonna let it cool and put it in the fridge for 5-6 hours, and we'll cut it and see how good it is. Okay, the cheesecake has been in the fridge for 4 hours, and now here's the moment of truth. Okay, cut this off. Looks much better than before. And see if I can cut it with my left hand. Okay, I'll just have to put the camera down. And cut it. Okay, here's a slice of cheesecake. Alright. This is where I cut it from. It looks a little bit like pumpkin pie, but I think this is okay. Time for taste testing. Okay, we had some. The flavor is not too bad. It's fluffier than regular cheesecake. It's almost like chocolate flavored pumpkin pie. I know it sounds kind of gross, but it doesn't taste that bad. I certainly, next time if I were going to make it again, I will bake it a lot longer than 45 minutes. I would say I'll go at least 1 hour. And and then if the cheesecake still doesn't look set, then I'll probably cover it with tin foil and cook it a little bit longer. Since this has been in the fridge for only 4 hours, it probably will get a little bit drier by tomorrow, so hopefully it tastes even better tomorrow. So I say my personal opinion, my review on this is not too bad, but this is not something that I would die for. Okay, it has been 24 hours, so pretty much the cheesecake has been sitting in the fridge overnight and more. So we tried some again and it's so much better. The flavor is stronger and then the consistency is more like cheesecake instead of pumpkin pie. So if I look at the side, you do see it looks so much better and it tastes so much better. So I think I may do this again. I may make another cheesecake using the chocolate cream cheese again. But I probably will have to reduce the sugar because it's really, really rich and to us it's a little bit too sweet. And other than that, I really have no other complaint. Okay, well, thank you for watching.